Okay, we're getting all set up here. I got TikTok over here. I got YouTube here. So let's see if we got it live or not. I think we do. So let me log in to my computer here so I can read comments. Y'all get old one day. You can't see what you're doing. So you gotta get your computers, all your devices set up. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, we live here. Now we got it. Let me turn the volume down. What's up, Steven? Good having you, brother. Good having you. So we're gonna do a fun little jam session tonight. We're gonna probably play about an hour. I'm actually home alone. My wife and kids are in DC, visiting my wife's parents, my in-laws. So we just gonna jam, have a good old time, right? I'm gonna jam mostly tonight from my 25 karaoke songbook hits. Looks like this, if you haven't seen it. So we're gonna just do a lot of time. Let's switch it up. I'll switch it up a little bit here. I even got my trusty keyboard today. Open it up with. What's up, gang? Good seeing y'all. What's up, Hagen, Andy, Dingers, Steven, 2 dozen roses. You know it's a good day, guys. What's going on here? Let's see. Here's a little jam when I was jamming this one this morning. Goes up. Let's see. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Oh, you had to break out the keyboard. I got this little keyboard over here. Teach my boys to play. So we'll grab that one and jam every now and then. Let me lower this a little bit here to make it a little more on the guitar, that kind of thing. I got my songbook here, my iPad here, my iPhone here, my iMac computer. So we just got all kinds of stuff going on, right? Let me find my guitar pick, whatever I do with that. Good luck me finding that, right? Goodness sakes. Okay, we got too much going on over here. Okay, let's go here. Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. I know. By the way, that's a good little strumming exercise. If you ever kind of want to work on your rhythm, your timing, your flow, just kind of squeeze the strings. I know. And so forth. So it's a good little strumming thing. What's up, gang? So I'll be slow to get to the TikTok comments. I'm mostly looking at my YouTube comments here on my computer, that kind of thing. Steven says, make a George Strait songbook. That's a good idea. I'm working on a Jason Aldean songbook. But the next songbook I'm actually working on is the He Played What Wednesday. I've had so many people ask me for that, of kind of non-country songs that I play all the time. So it's going to be a lot of songs like, I want to push you, baby. Just a bunch of non-country stuff. I saw the light, I've been baptized by the fire in your touch, on the flame in your eyes. Born in love again, I'm a brand new man. Hey, the whole town's talking about the light I'm walking that leads right to your door. Oh, how I used to roam. I was a rolling stone. Yeah, music feels more like forever than anything I've ever known. You're right on track. That is a party favorite jam right there. Brooks and Dunn, a brand new man. Had to throw that one in there. Again, that's a G, C, E minor, D song. Let's see, George Strait, I Hate Everything. I don't know if I've taught that one, to be honest with you. What's up, Trike? Robin, good seeing you. William, Greg, do you know 98 Braves? I need to learn that one too. It's a good little more wild jam. Morgan's got too many. He's I think Jason Aldean currently has the I'm drawing a blank. The #1 song with it. Try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, won't take long. You can find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town. All that is B minor, A, G, A. Try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, won't take long. You find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town. My wife was like, "Are you going to teach that song really?" Because she heard all the controversy on the news. I was like, "Are you kidding?" I'm from my hometown's called Big Stone Gap. We're the smallest of small towns, and the song is 100% true. So of course I want to teach it. Come on, city girl. Am I going to teach that? Can I use every easy 4 chords for every song like pop? Oh yeah. William said, "Can you teach Standing Room Only by Tim McGraw?" I don't know if I've heard that one. I need to look that one up. I'll mark that. I'll go back and look at all these comments, like I said, the ones I don't even get to, and all these. The third song in my karaoke book. Do a lot of chicken fried. See, who else on here, by the way, has a hard time like starting out in the right key? I think where I sing so many different songs, my voice will be thinking one thing, and I play that chord, I'm like, no, that's the wrong key. But it's best. Sometimes I've heard it's best like if you hum it first. Raised up, see that way it got me in the key. Raised up beneath the shade of a Georgia pine. That's home, you know, sweet tea, pecan pie, homemade wine. Where the peaches grow, my house is not much to talk about. But it's filled with love, it's grown and southern ground. Like our chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night. Pair of jeans and fish just right. And a radio hub. I can see the sunrise. Feel the love in my woman's eyes. Feel the touch of a precious child. Know the mother's love. So that's your little pro tip that I never do. This is do as I say, not as I do. If you just kind of hum the song at first, you can kind of get on the key, and you won't just jump off on the wrong key like I do 97.5% of the time. I always tell people when I jump off in that wrong key, I'm like, don't forget, I'm teaching guitar lessons. I'm not supposed to be teaching voice lessons. Trike says, me. Joe's the hand up. He knows. What's up, Ryan, Addie? Good seeing y'all on here. Cool. String pattern. Andy says, how can I learn to sing and do the strumming pattern at the same time? That's a tricky one because I used to always I'm trying to with the words play a strum. You almost have to have 2 voices going in your head, like a rhythm one over here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and then one over here where it's just singing the song, almost closing your eyes, singing how you want. It's super tricky, and I always say before you get too fancy, too fast, make sure you try it with 1 or 2 songs you know really, really well. Because it's going to be hard enough to play the guitar good. It's going to be hard enough to sing good. So combining those two takes a little practice. And like I said, it's got to be a song that you really know. Because you'll see me do this all the time. People will tell me to teach a song. I jump on here to teach it real fast. And you can tell that I kind of know it, but not really. So then you can't be confident with your singing and playing because you're trying to teach the guitar part. And it just, Turns out to be a mess a lot of times. Levi said, do some Luke Combs. She got the best of me. She broke my heart now, set his beating in his guitar. Every night a different time. She follows me around. So you give what's left of me. Yeah, you give what's left of me. I love doing that right there. That little on the last D you're gonna play. Give what's left of me. Yeah, you give. Slide up 2 frets left of me. She got the best of me. That's that little slid up D chord. Sounds pretty cool. Here's your little throwback I put in there, song number 4. Closer you get, oh yeah, further I fall. I'll be over the edge now, no time at all. Now falling faster and faster and faster, no time to stall. Closer you get, the further I fall. The thing that you say to me, look on your face, brings out the man in me. I see a trace in your eyes tonight. Closer you get. Love that little song. Little Alabama. Alabama had too many jams. I probably need to do a songbook one day of like just country groups. Of course, there's probably too many to choose from. So many jams there. What's up, Rob? We need more live than once a month. Every time I say I'm going to go live more often than that, I never do it. So I'm trying to at least stick to the first Tuesday every month. But I'll try to get more. Just a good old boys. Never meaning no harm. I actually taught the Good Old Boys Dukes of Hazzard song. So type that in, Matt, CountrySongTeacher Dukes of Hazzard. Marty said, thanks for what you do. I learned to play. Awesome. Appreciate it, man. Guys, I say this in the most humble way I can say it. There are plenty of guitar teachers on YouTube that are way better than me at explaining music theory, of showing different little intros, different lead guitars, the pentatonic scale, all this, that, and other stuff. My goal is to take the average Joe off the street who thinks he can never learn guitar and show you with a few little simple tricks you can go and play thousands of songs. I posted there on my Instagram a couple months ago how Ed Sheeran showed how Ed Sheeran, right? He's the biggest pop star out pretty much right now. And he plays every song with G, C, E minor, and D. And he went through like all of his hits. Because what happens, you differentiate your songs by switching up your strumming pattern. You can kind of... do all kinds of stuff just with your right hand like a drum and the strumming pattern. I always thought just if you knew 10 chords, you were this good. If you knew 20 chords, you were this good. If you knew 50 chords, you were this good, and so forth. But then I learned so much music is based off a little 4-chord pattern, and there's just kind of sections of 4 chords. You got your G, C, E minor, D. You got your C, F, A minor, G. You got your D, A, G, B minor. Got your E, A, B, C sharp minor. They're just sets of 4 chords, as long as you know the little 4 sets. Same thing on piano. The reason, y'all hear me all the time telling people, I'll get to your question in a second. You hear me tell people all the time about if you learn piano, you're going to be better in guitar. And the reason I teach kids first, piano, all that kind of stuff. Piano is so cool because if you want to play a C chord in piano, it's these 3 notes, C, E, and G, and bam, you got it. So even I'm teaching like I said, I got my 8-year-old, my 6-year-old, they both can play. Because you want a G chord, bam, instantly. Even a kid, you can go boom, E minor, and bam, you got it right there. So with a keyboard, you can get that clear sound faster that you can't do with the guitar. Your fingers have to get hard. You press other strings, and all the strumming pattern. You're working two hands. You could with the keyboard. Baby, you a song that makes me wanna roll my window down, cruise down a back road, blow a stop sign through the middle of a little farm town. And then you just do the same thing with the left hand. In a brand new Chevy with a lift kit, look a whole lot better with you open it. So baby, you a song that makes me wanna roll my window down, cruise. So, guys, I got a 30-minute piano course. It'll teach you all this stuff in 30 minutes. I promise you, in 30 minutes, you can sit there and play all the songs in my songbooks. So, if you're not learning piano, I'm telling you, learn that, because it'll start to, you'll understand rhythms and music and kind of get the notes and that kind of thing. So, I tell people that all the time, and then they'll email me and say, man, you were right about the piano. I'm starting to pick it up, and it makes my guitar better. So, give that a shot. Shameless little plug there. I didn't realize I put another Alabama song. Rolling down a backwoods Tennessee byway. One arm on the wheel, hold my lover with the other. A sweet, soft southern thrill. Worked hard all week, got a little jingle on a Tennessee Saturday night. Couldn't feel better, I'm together with my Dixieland light. Spend my dollars, parked in a holler neath the mountain light. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, little turtle doving on a Mason Dixon light. It's my life, oh so right, my Dixieland life. What's going on here? People trying to join me. I don't even know about people joining. I got to work on TikTok about people joining in, that kind of thing. Are you kidding me? It's already 7:22. I feel like I just now started. This is how this always works. As soon as I get live, the time just flies by. It's crazy. What's your favorite guitar brand? Steven said Easy Taylor guitars. Let me see here. Let me scroll up a bit. Let me see. So there's so many good guitars. I love that Blue Ridge. I say this all the time. The Blue Ridge guitar I have at my office. I love it. I love, obviously, Martin. Gibson has a bunch of them. I don't own a Gibson, but a lot of people just swear by Gibson. So I'd love to play more of a Gibson. Obviously, any Taylor. I tell people, if you can have any Taylor, it's going to sound amazing. All the ones I've played. I've got this. This is a 614 CE, and I got a GS Mini also. The story I always tell about this one, I got this guitar in one of the scariest times of my life. This middle of this big snowstorm, I drove out of the way on I-40, and I got this guitar. And I remember as soon as I came out of the store, I was like, oh man, I'm screwed. And I tried to make it home, and I drove. It should have been like an hour and 30 minutes away from home. About 5 hours. I was going like 2 miles an hour. 5 hours of driving, and I got like probably 20 minutes from my house. Had to stop and get a hotel because it was just that bad. Ice, tons of wrecks. You couldn't even see the road. Snow was piling up. So I grabbed this guitar. I bought this guitar, and I grabbed it. It was freezing cold. I had my new guitar, feeling all proud, and stayed in this little hotel, like I said, 20 minutes from my house. The next morning, waited for the roads to clear, went to my house. But I almost made it home with this puppy. But every time I see this, I'm remembering, like, thank you, Lord, for watching over me. By the way, too, I don't know if you've been enjoying, this is on my Country Song Teacher channel, if you've been enjoying my 21 days of worship that I've been doing on my acoustic selection channel. Tonight's the last night. So at 8 o'clock, I have my last video. I do, I will, let's see, I will rest in your promises, my confidence is your faithfulness, faithful you are, faithful forever you will be, faithful you are, and all your promises are yes, amen. that's my latest songbook. It's my 4-chord worship songbook, volume 2. That's 2. My 4-chord volume 2. There we go. 4-chord volume 2. So what I did is I called it 21 Days of Worship, where I went through and played and talked about every single song, kind of gave scripture reference and got stuff God put in my heart. So hopefully that's been a blessing to you all. If you haven't seen that, be sure to check out my channel, Acoustic Selection, my other YouTube channel, Acoustic Selection, and watch that 21 Days of Worship. Hopefully it can be a blessing to you. Like I said, I found my walk with the Lord encouraged myself, studying for it, teaching the songs, that kind of thing. So like I said, hopefully it can be a blessing to you all as well. We got here. Robin says, I got a GS Mini. You know what it is. Steven says, I have a Fender acoustic and love it. Oh, Fender. Fender's a great brand too. Look up Rumba guitars. Who's your favorite singer? Probably Morgan or Luke or, yeah, probably Morgan and Luke right now, to be honest with you. Keep us alive. Sandy said, I'm trying to learn Love Will Keep Us Alive by the Eagles. Did I teach him already? Okay, I'll have to do that one if I haven't. The thing, I was talking with another guitar teacher the other day. He wrote me a DM and said, Matt, do you ever have like copyright troubles? Because people were asking me like, I've been doing this thing for so long. I've seen it done, heard it all. But the only songs I really have a lot of copyright problems with are the Eagles. So now I take a video, they'll be writing me wanting to take it down or whatever. And I'm like, geez, Eagles, I'm just trying to get people to listen to your music, play guitar, calm down a little bit, right? Steven said, we need more piano lessons. There's an old Travis Tritt song called The Best of Intentions. And so many times I have the best of intentions of teaching piano and I never do it. So I need to. Trike said, love the worship music. Awesome. Help my church helping me, man. Cool, appreciate it. Martin. Awesome. Ryan said he got a Martin, so cool. Lord, you're my healer and piano, okay. Robin said, love some Eagles. Backyard Grills and Strings says, when you started, did your channel grow quickly or did it take a while? So a couple things on that. I always tell people I was YouTubing before YouTubing was cool. So I started in 2008. So we know YouTube on every TV, every phone, every device and all that kind of stuff. But it wasn't as popular back in the day. I remember I just heard about it, and obviously there were still a lot of videos, whatever. But there weren't a lot of guitar teachers at all. And I was doing a job where I was working from home. I saw my guitar over there. I thought, well, I'll teach a couple lessons. I put them up there and kind of forgot about it. And then I logged back in like a month later and I had all these comments. You should do more lessons. So I do another one. Now I've done like 3,000 lessons. I will say this. So people ask me about this kind of stuff often. Now there's so much competition. There's so many guitar teachers, so much music out there. It's harder to make a full-time living just teaching guitar on YouTube. And so for example, this channel has 220,000 subscribers or something, which is to me a lot. I remember I had 8,000 subscribers, and I wrote a guy. I remember plain as day, I wrote a guy that had 30,000. I forget his name. Wrote a guy that had 30,000 subscribers, and I was like, man, there's no way in the world I can have 30,000 subscribers. I've done everything. It was just funny to think about. I'm teaching lessons every day, and then I was praying, saying, God, please, if you want me to do this, and I was like, I just got to be faithful each step. Whatever happens, happens. And I've been one of these guys that just stayed consistent with it for so long. I never went viral. I never had I've got a couple videos with 1 million views or something, but just because they've been on there so long. But mine is just like the tortoise. I'm just slow. And now it's been a blessing. I'm able to make a living off of it and do, have a lot of fun. And I actually earn more now on my courses and my songbooks, that kind of stuff, than I do YouTube. Usually it's always YouTube. And now, what happened? My Mac's trying to update. Hold on. Okay. But now, praise the Lord, where the items are digital, they can ship across the world and stuff. So God has just crazy blessed me with the courses, songbooks, that kind of thing. So it's been such a godsend. Allows me to have more time with my family, my little boys and stuff. Like I work from home sometimes. I got a flexible schedule. So man, it's been a long journey because I've been doing this for like 15 years. But man, praise God now. He's blessed me so much. So I'm super thankful for all y'all watching and people supporting me. Like it gives me an incredible life, better than I deserve for better than I deserve for sure. So hopefully I'm a blessing to you all as well. Like here we go. Creole Williams lived down the dirt road, made homemade wine like nobody I know. One of the things, let me stop real fast. If you can strum and stop those strings and pick back up, that's such a good tool to have, because when I first started playing, I couldn't do that. And if you're always Creole Williams live down the dirt road, made homemade one. If you're always going down up, I didn't know. Drop by one. It's hard to find that rhythm and that kind of dimension. Whereas if you can stop the strings like a Creole Williams live down the dirt road. See, that's why I say about more than a strumming pattern. If you can find that rhythm and that timing, that flow. Made homemade wine like nobody I know. Drop by one Friday night and said, can you help me, Creole? Got a little girl waiting on me on a tree to ride. Got what you need, son, sitting down in the cellar. Reach through the cobwebs and he turned on the light and said, might be a little dust on the bottom. Don't let it fool you about what's inside. It might be a little dust on the bottom. There's one of those things that's sweeter with time. Good little jam there. Little David Lee Murphy. I forgot his name. Come on, man. Love that little jam. Creep by Radiohead. I don't. Thanks, Rita Ryan. Poncho said, you know, Creep by Radiohead. I might have taught that one. But, so, people ask me, so the way these songbooks started, I say this all the time. When you play guitar, everybody says, and they see you with a guitar, and especially when they see you got all these subscribers. So they say you play guitar and you got a bunch of subscribers, then you should be able to just, people name a song and you play it, but I am awful with that. I just don't have a good memory or something. I can't hear it good by ear. Part of the reason I think one of the things that makes me a pretty good teacher is I kind of understand the struggle, what people have. I always say, I got friends who are so gifted musically. They grab a guitar like, okay, tell me a song. Notice there. And I'm like, how on earth do you do that? Like, I gotta like have the chords in front of me or something. So the way the songbooks were birthed is I first wanted a list of songs saved on my iPad, iPhone, that kind of thing. If somebody says, you play guitar? I say, yeah, pick one of these songs. And they'll go through, oh, okay, I like this one. Usually because out of all the books, if they like Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen, or whatever, you can just say here. And they say, oh, okay, I like that one. So that's why they started. I have those all saved on all my iPads, iPhone. So then if I'm out, I'll say, pick one of these. Otherwise, people just name me songs, and I'm not even being humble. I'm like, dude, I can't play that. I wish I could. But I struggle. Let me see. Don't go. Steven said the right one. Fresh name to me is when that song switched the last verse to another key. B chord. Yeah, I know what you mean, Ryan. When it switches, like when it raises a key at the end or something. On a B chord, I always play on a B chord that track chord, where you play the 2 middle strings of your 4th fret, skip the 3rd, play the 5th string. So it's like this: E, C sharp minor, B, A. I love those chords. I call those the track chords. They sound so good because they're open chords. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. That's one I always love with the track chords. And I saw, there's a new wind blowing like a never know. Breathing deeper than I've ever done. And just one thing, only thing I want to do. I want to love somebody like you. Love that key. Keith Urban song. I wanna feel the sun. Steven said you should do a meet and greet. I've talked about doing that too. I'm like, where would I do it? Like I have like I got a lot of subscribers, but if you think about the world, it's not a whole lot of subscribers. So like, I don't know if I'd be in the South, I'd be in the West Coast. I don't know where, if I did a meet and greet, kind of what would be the best location. It'd probably be somewhere here in the East Coast. I've thought about doing that before, to be honest with you. What's up, Morgan? Born 1776. Appreciate you. The Coffee Man said, what's the best country song for a beginner to play and sing? I just started singing. One of the ones I love to do is old Keith Whitley. A lot of people know that one. Because you're going 2 beats. G, D, E minor, G, D, C, D. Smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. That's a great one. Usually when you're just starting out, slow songs are better than fast songs when you're trying to play and sing. Baby, what you say, we just get lost. Leave this one horse town like 2 rebels without a cause. That's kind of just all downstrumming G, D, C, D. Heads Carolina, Test California, that kind of thing. Steven said, come to Denver, open a church. I hear you. Last Dance, Mary Jane Robin. That's one of the first songs I learned to play, and I love that hammer on the A minor. She grew up tall. Last Dance, Mary Jane. One more time to kill. Oh yeah, E minor to A. What's up, Trike? G Master Taylor fan here. Oh man, you got all kinds of Taylors. I need to go to your house, man. What's up, Nathan? Love the track chords. What's your favorite worship song? What's my favorite? For whatever reason, because I love playing this song because I always, when I grab guitars, I always go back to this song. I wish I had my guitar pick because I could play it a little bit better. Well, I had a pick ready, and I showed up, and I didn't have a pick ready. Let me see. Where is it? I thought I put it in my pocket, but I thought wrong. Anyway, I always go back to I'm trading my sorrow, I'm trading my shame, I'm laying down for the joy of the Lord. Because when I'm having a bad day, I'll pick my guitar up and sing this one, and I'm like, you know what? I'm trading the things of this world for the things of God. I just erase all that nonsense and worry and anxiety. I'm trading my sickness, I'm trading my shame, I'm laying down the joy of the Lord. And we say, yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Love that song. Love that. That's kind of always my go-to. Track says, come to Florida. My parents used to have a place in Cocoa Beach, Florida, right on the beach. Man, they had to sell it. I love that place. Which, especially we homeschool my kids now, so I'd be going back there all the time now if I still had that, as they did. If you could play guitar with one country singer, who would it be? Travis Tritt, the GOAT. I'm gonna be somebody. One of these days I'm gonna break these chains. I'm gonna be somebody. darling, I will. Let's go jam. Let me see here. Can you play some Hank? I need to put some of his in my songbook because I've played some of his, but it's been a while, so I can't off the top of my head. Nathan, I've come to expect it from you, George Strait. I don't know if I've taught that one. I'll definitely make a note. I'm definitely going to teach that one. Blake Shelton, Old Red, I've taught that one, but I forgot it. Great day, cool. Can you play some Hank? Travis is one of my favorites. Rob, let me go back to. Here's like I said, this little book here is a 25 karaoke hits. It has all kinds of like. We both lie silently still in the dead of the night. Both lie close together, feel miles apart inside. It was something I said, something I did. Words not come out right. I tried not to hurt you, I tried, but I guess that's why they say every rose has its thorn, just like every night has its dawn, just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. That's a good little jam there. A little Poison back in the day. Brett Michaels. Let me see here. Robinson, love his song, yeah. Don Williams. I need to do some Don Williams one day. I don't know if the F sharp minor. You got a bar that second fret, and then play that kind of E minor up here. Boom. Bar chords. I did a video, I think about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, about bar chords. If you haven't checked that out, type in CountrySongTeacher bar chords. When you do a bar chords, bring that arm in. Instead of playing like angled, you gotta be straight on the guitar and form it. It's gonna take a little while, but you form it and kind of go up and down the guitar. Garth Brooks. One of my favorite songs to play too is a dream is like a river, never changing as it flows, but a dream is just a vessel that must follow where it goes, trying to learn from what's behind, never knowing what's in store, makes each day constant battle, just to stay between the shores. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters on my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Funny enough, I remember my youth group back in church, back in Virginia, singing this on a Sunday, which is pretty funny. Up there, choir robes. I was like 5th grade or something, singing the river. That's funny. What is the difficult thing you're working on when it comes to your playing? I should be working harder, Doug. I'll be honest, I've gotten so complacent that between my kids, between posting videos and my kids, and my family's in the coal business, so we have some coal projects we work on. I travel to Kentucky sometimes, that kind of thing. Like, between all that kind of stuff, my church, everything, I'm the worst at practicing guitar. To be honest, a lot of times I feel like a fraud because I haven't played guitar all day and I'm like, oh, I need to teach a lesson. I run over there, grab a guitar. What's up, guys? Now set a guitar back, run back to my kids. So I'm like, man, I should practice more, get a little better, and then I'd have something to teach instead of always my 4 chords, right? Okay, maybe that's TMI, right? Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets are singing and lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready. Across the field. Fun little story about this one. This is the first record I ever had. I never forget my parents got this, had a record, putting that across the field. The creek turns back by the old stump of road. I'm gonna take it to a special place that nobody knows. Baby, get ready. where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love. Middle of the night, just moving slow. Staying the whole night through. Feels so good to be with you. Love that song. Spring is almost over and the summer's coming and the days are getting long. Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. George Strait. George has too many hits. Let's see here. I like Bob Seger. Good. Yeah, Bob Seger. Yeah, that's good. Good song. I'll do some Don Williams soon. It's a great idea. Kenny Chesney. That's another people. I had people write me say do a Kenny Chesney songbook. I'm like, that'd be an easy one. There's so many Kenny Chesney songs that are good. Let's see. We need official piano. Pam said, Colvesy said, give this man a thumbs up. I like it. What's up, Jola? Pam's always supporting me. Good seeing you out here. Brian Kelly. Sawyer Brown. Sawyer Brown. Try to play Some Girls Do. I don't know. If I don't know the words stuff for me, I can. Hey, by the way, if you play guitar, especially if you're single and you're trying to get a girlfriend, make sure you learn this song, okay? That's a little tip from Uncle Matt. Learn this song. All these you can capo kind of wherever. Remember, every time you put this capo on a fret, you raise it half a step. So 2 halves equal a whole, right? So now we're raising a full step. She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus, and America too. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and a boyfriend too. And it's a long day. There's a freeway running through the yard, and I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy, breaking her heart. Now I'm free, free falling. Yeah, I'm free. That's a mix between, I started between the John Mayer version and Tom Petty, and I love it, John Mayer version. I play it all the time. On my Alexa, I can't say it because you'll hear me. I love that song. Here's Heads, Carolina, Tells, California. I just played that a second ago. Here's another great song, by the way. Let me see here. Playing Brad Paisley. Brad Paisley. My Brad Paisley story I always tell about him is a true story. When he played at a county fair in my whole small town in Virginia. It was like about 30 minutes north of me. And literally no one was there. So I felt I was going to leave. I had something else to do. I felt so bad for him up there singing without an audience. I stayed just to be an extra person. And then here he is today. So this was like, I want to say 25 years ago. Probably 25 years ago, 28 years ago. And y'all know I'm just 30, so I was 2. But yeah, Brad Paisley, I felt bad for Brad Paisley. Who knows what he would have went on. Have y'all even seen, I've seen on Instagram and stuff, people showing Morgan Wallen like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, playing for this little crowd, then it zooms over, then the whole arena. That'd be wild, wouldn't it? It'd be 1 minute just playing in front of your hometown friends and kind of different little things, and the next thing you know, bam. Yeah, I like some Frank Sinatra. Man, I like so much music. All kinds of. You say, no, I had a capo on there. Say you, and this is another great song if you're a beginner. You say you were wrong, never leave me alone. Now you're sorry, you're lonesome and scared, and you say you'd be happy if you could just come back. Here's a quarter, call someone who cares. Call someone who listens, might really care. Every one of your sordid affairs. Don't you come. By the way, notice how, I always say keep those bottom two strings locked, but you'll still see me occasionally when I take that pinky finger off, where your D chord, you're really just playing two strings. So, I mean, you're pressing two strings, the second string and third. When you're taking those fingers on and off the strings, it makes a big difference in your sound. You'll fit every one of your sordid affairs. Don't you come around here handing me none of your life. Here's a quarter, call someone who cares. I thought what we had. I saw him in person. What's up, guys? Let's see. Do you like the Beatles? I'm not a big Beatles fan, but a couple of theirs. Have you heard of Lou Tony? No, I don't think I know him. Tennessee Whiskey. You're a smooth Tennessee whiskey. I love this song, Pam. I was watching, I think it was on TikTok or Instagram. Some football player for Clemson was singing in front of Dabo Swinney, singing Tennessee. Well, he had a good voice too. I forget his name. But Google or type in Clemson football player Tennessee Whiskey. You'll see he did awesome in front of the coaches. Big and Rich, that's a good one. Cabarrus Arena meet and greet, I like it. What's your country song? Red Akins, that's a good one. Red Akins is Thomas Rhett, that's his dad. Oh. Vern Gosling, man, I haven't played him in forever. You teach movie soundtracks, that's a good idea too. With a little love and some tenderness, walk upon the water, rise above the mist, with a little peace and some harmony. We'll take the world together, take them by the hand. I got a hand for you. I wanna run with you. We say, hold my hand, hold my hand, hold my hand. 'Cause I wanna love you best that I can. Hootie the Blowfish throwback as a little jam. I had to put some of those. You got my neighbors are all like, they're looking at me like, what are you doing? All right, let me see here what we got here. I can count the times almost said what's on my mind, and I didn't. Just the other day, wrote down all the things I'd say. I couldn't, just couldn't. Baby, I know that you've been wondering. Here goes nothing, in case you didn't know. Baby, I'm crazy about you. I would be lying if I said that I live this life without you, even though I don't tell you all the time. You had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know. Oh, in case you didn't know. That's a jam Boy, that put him on the scene, didn't it? It'd be so fun as an artist, like you never know when you go play something, it's just gonna be like, bam, just catapult your career. God is good. I hear you, HR, picking stuff. Frank Wall, Stephen Cole, Randy Travis, Forever and Ever. Talk about the weather, as long as old weather. Talk about old me, if you wonder how long you pay for. Be happy to tell you again, 'cause I'm gonna love you forever. I'm so bad at just learning songs off the album. It went on a sponge cake, watching the sun bathe. All those tourists to cover with all. Strumming my sixth string on my front porch swing. Smell of the sleeping in the cold. Wasting away. Searching for my lost shaking soul. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's always the guy's fault. Come on, it's always the guy's fault. And unless you're Adam and Eve, when God said, "Who ate of that fruit?" Adam said, oh no, I ain't having the creator of the world after me. It was her. It was totally her. me and we look so bad right off the bat. First man ever made. First man God ever made is Adam. Said he needs a helper, then he makes Eve, right? First book of the Bible, Genesis. And they're feeling good. They're feeling all good. God gave him one rule. Eve goes over there sniffing around. Snake tricks her. Then God calls on Adam. Adam's like, no. I didn't do anything. I'm over here just being... A lot of people said that he's probably right beside her. He just kind of pushed her to do it first to see if she's going to die. So, come on, Adam. And there's the fall man. Oh, you have trouble with the G7 chord. Oh, man, G7. That's the easiest chord there is. Just press the bottom string, first fret. So, just play the bottom 4 strings. Like that. You're so talented. Okay, put that in the record. Put that in the chat. You're so talented. Thanks. You know what's funny? This is a true story too about kind of overcoming your insecurities or whatever. I was very athletic growing up and stuff. I won my first Virginia state record powerlifting competition at 14. So I did lots of powerlifting competitions, was an all-state football player and basketball player, that kind of thing. So I was always an athlete, and I was into weightlifting and athletics. I love track, football, basketball. And I remember I wanted to play music and stuff. My dad was kind of like, man, that's for sissies. And looking back, I should have just told him, you're wrong. But I was like, yeah, you're right. I should just be a weightlifter and then an athlete, this kind of thing. So I was kind of embarrassed. I would never even think about singing, first of all. But even to play music, I'm kind of like, yeah, that's for wimps. And looking back, I always tell people I haven't thrown a football in years. And I don't even play sports anymore. And I play guitar every day. So if you're out there watching, young boy, young girl, whoever, don't give up music. You'll have that way past your athletic years. I was an all-state football player and went to Virginia Tech, played football 100 years ago. That's in the past. I still play this puppy in the keyboard every single day. So stick with the music. You'll love it. You can do it. If you're 50, 60, 70, 80. I got people that are in their 80s that still take lessons from me online and write me and stuff. So it's just an awesome gift to always be able to play music, that kind of thing. So I got to wrap it up here, guys. I'm starving to death. I should have eaten before I got on here. I got piddling around the house and stuff. So I'm going to go get me a cheeseburger and fries. I was going to eat healthy. I've got some healthy stuff in the fridge. And about midway through, I was like, nah, I'm going to have some fun. I'm home alone. So let's go get a cheeseburger, right? I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all never know the support you give me. Like I said, tonight's book was the 25 Karaoke Hits book. If you don't have it, you can check it out, CountrySongTeacher.com. Until next time, like I said, I'm going to try to do another live before the end of the month. So probably in about 2 weeks, I'll do another live. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank y'all so much. Joshua, appreciate you tuning in. I see your comment there. Do you watch baseball? Sometimes, not often. Thanks, HR, Robin, Joshua, Trike, Steven. Love y'all. Appreciate it. TikTok. I'll try to get to some of those comments in a second. But signing off, YouTube. Thank y'all for stopping by. Don't forget, 21 Days of Worship. It's starting now, the final day. You can go through, see what God does through you, with you on that. So, 21 Days of Worship, acoustic selection. Love y'all. God bless you. Let's go. Get us some food. Bop.